Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for SFeatleyTV's final word on the performance of Crystal Palace, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace at the Emirates Stadium last night. And my God, I am so pissed off. I've even had to do this today just to calm down, and I still ain't calmed down, especially because my mom's fiance turned up and he's a Palace fan, which just obviously set me off because he had to mention about the football clearly. Like, that was absolutely, and you know what? I don't care about swearing. Do you know what? I really don't give a fuck now. Like today, because I don't care. Like, honestly, don't. I'm gonna say it as it is. That was fucking pathetic. It was fucking pathetic. That was absolutely shambolic. Like, you go 1-0 up, that first 20 or 15 minutes, and you're like, yeah, no Zaha, no Eze. Like, I was expecting a few goals from that. And then what do? You sit back 5 yards and then say we're going to fucking defend. This manager who during the game, I'm arguing fans on Twitter saying that, oh, Emery was mostly the blame for 1920 season. Well, how's that make sense? Because he didn't have over half the season like Arteta did. Yeah. The excuses this manager gets is unreal. And the reaction as well. I want to make sure that people want to slag off Henry, right? They want to slag off Henry, which they have done, which I think you're not an Arsenal fan if you do, because it's disgraceful, right? He said after the Tottenham game where we won the title, Tottenham celebrating a draw shows their mentality. What we're doing, we're now so many years later, what is it now? 17 years later, celebrating a draw against fucking Palace. Palace. In our own stadium. We ain't beaten them in our own ground for 4 fucking years. 4 years. This ain't Liverpool. This ain't Man City. Fuck, this ain't Leicester. Do you know what? Jesus Christ. It ain't even Aston Villa. It is goddamn Palace. The team that we all thought, some of you thought, that was going to get relegated under Vieira. Well, he's proved you wrong. Right? You want to believe in his dickhead manager, Arteta, when you've got Vieira, who's managed to get a style of play, a formation, a best lineup, a plan B, everything in the space of 8 games. We've had 20 fucking months. But no, we got to sit here and wait. Like, we got to sit here and wait, what, 4 fucking years? Well, the process went from the process to Project Youth this year. So you've changed the process. So that means now we got to wait another 4 years. We got to add another year onto that for this process to work. Yeah, well, Laka and Obo will be gone by then. So, like, you explain to me what we're going to do. Because we ain't going to buy a quality striker. You won't take Danny Ings, right? Who's going to actually tear us a new one on Friday. Right? Don't forget that. Like, Aston Villa coming. They've got Buendia. They've got Danny Ings. They've got Matty Cash. Right? McGinn. Like, they are going to tear us a new one. If we can't compete in the midfield with Palace, we are going to get annihilated by Aston Villa. It's going to be so bad. It can't be viewed by kids. It must be uploaded to Pornhub. We're going to get exploited. Like, penetrated. Absolutely penetrated. I'm telling you now. You think that we're going to get anything out of that game? No way. No way. Right? Remember what happened last season at the Emirates when they came here? Oh, yeah. If it weren't for the offside flag and VAR, they would have scored in 50 seconds. 50 seconds. I don't even think they had Grealish on the pitch that night. Says it all, doesn't it? Like, Palace didn't have Eze or Zaha. Eze or Zaha. So we should be sitting here like, easy night tonight. Nah. Not in a million years. Because, like, we go 1-0 up, and Vieira doesn't panic and sees what we're doing. And then sees us take 5 yards back. And he's like, got him here. We'll exploit him now. He knows exactly how to do us. And he outdid us. Right? And if Arteta didn't have a striker like Lacazette or Aubameyang, he would have been gone. He would have been gone. Like, he doesn't want to give Lacazette a new contract. I suggest you do, mate. Right? Because we shouldn't be giving you a new contract. Why the hell should we give Arteta a new contract? Look what he's done here. Like, honestly, this guy's a liability. Let's bring Martinelli on with 10 minutes to go. The ideal change. Now, people want to sit there and moan about the red card. For me, it's not a red card. I don't care. You can call it violent conduct, whatever. It's not a red card. It is a yellow card, right? Get that out of your head. And even if it is a red, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. It's not. It's not anymore. No more excuses for this man. This man is a waster. He's putting our club into the ground. What's the point of sitting here 4 years when we've got the likes of Newcastle who could buy fucking anyone? So tell you what, when they come in here and go, oh, we'll have Martinelli, you ain't using him. Saka, I know you're playing every week, but if we give you this, we'll play you every week. Do you really think he'll stay? Nah, not in your life. They'll look at that and say, what am I going to do? Should I stay here and ruin my career? Like, especially Martinelli, because he never gets a game. Or should I go to Newcastle and win things? Oh, yeah, I'll go to Newcastle and win things. There's no loyalty in football anymore. Saliba's probably going to go there. By the way. You know? Don't forget him. Like, we've got Ben Shite. Well, we've got Saliba out on loan. Well done, Arteta. Yeah, that's another one. Well done. Like, I am through. I'm through with it. Like, I'm sitting there losing my shit. Probably for the first time, I'm actually so livid. I'm swearing about it during the game. Because I'm at a point that I was just absolutely fuming about we've gone 1-0 up and then all of a sudden we've fallen apart. How is it we go a goal up and fall apart? Only fucking Arsenal. It's a joke. It's a joke. Absolute joke. And I'm done with it. Absolutely done with it. These people that back this man. You back this man over your club. Bunch of plastics. Bunch of liars. I don't fucking care. I really don't care anymore. You lot that want to back this man constantly because you're so fixated of what he spent a few years at Arsenal, right? Now, that's why I wouldn't want Vieira in the job, because if we do that with Arteta, imagine what we did if Vieira was there and it all went tits up. We would never be able to get, we'd never, ever, ever be able to get him out. I wouldn't be able to turn on him, but I would, because it's the benefit of the club, right? The division it would cause would be massive, right? No manager with any affiliation, none, right? Because these 12-year-olds that probably saw Vieira when they're about 7, the Arteta when they're 7, they didn't see Vieira. They're probably like Ben Shite, who actually don't fucking know him. Like, I'm surprised Vieira didn't go grab him around at the end of the game and said, "Oh yeah, you see that shirt? So yeah, it was better my name on it, mate." Right? That's why, because my name's a legend at this club, unlike yours, right? And always will be, right? Talk about I don't know Vieira. Mate, if you don't know Vieira, mate, just do us a favour. Take this off. Fuck off back to Brighton. Piss off back to Brighton. Don't care. Right? The only decent player, I would say, people were saying, some people were saying Oba. But what did he do for the rest of the game? He didn't get involved. He was missing. I know you can press and press and press, but What's the point? He's not there. Tomiyasu's doing all right. Couple of mistakes. I'm not going to go into him too much. He's probably going to get annihilated on Friday. Oh yeah, we got Friday night as well. Brilliant. Then we've got Ramsdale. Do you know what? Ramsdale's about the only one I can say. Ramsdale's the only one. Like, can someone explain to me, and Saeed made a good point on his fan cam, if someone can find a club that plays 4-1-4-1, let me know and put it in the comments. Because I bet you won't find one. And I wonder why. Because it don't fucking work. Especially when you put two cams as centre mids. The idea of Odegaard and Smith Rowe is that you play one, keep one on the bench. So that when they're knackered, you swap them round. No, we're going to knacker them both and then have no cam for when they're both knackered. Right? Saka is now out for a couple of weeks because he's not got the rest he's needed and he's taken one hit in the leg and that's it. He's now out for 2 weeks. Because this manager has played him for 2 years straight. He's played him this season, the pre-season, the Euros, last season, the end of the season before that. The only break he got was when everything was locked down. Joke. And he's called himself a man manager. Oh my god. I'm telling you, this is why I said to these Arteta fans, right? I don't need to be in hospital. They fucking do. Because they're brainless. They need a fucking brain scan. Right? I'm fuming. Right? I'm fuming. As you can probably tell, I'm not putting up with this from these plastic fans that want to stick their head up Arteta's arse, right? And just buy everything that the club is saying. Like, we got to wait until our players are back together. Well, most of our players are back together, Edu. So you tell me what we're going to do. Oh, no, Granit Xhaka's not there. Oh, right. So we now got fans saying we miss Granit Xhaka. That's how shit we are. How shit must you be that you miss Granit Xhaka? The fucking stiff lump piece of wood that is Xhaka, we miss him. That's how bad we are. That is how bad we are. Right? These fans are a joke. Like, these fans are a joke. I honestly agree with Connor during the live stream. Our fan base is like the worst fan base ever. Right? Because if you don't believe in the Arteta, like, you're plastic. You're a Spurs fan. You're this, you're that. They put their soul into believing a manager rather than believe the club. Right? Just some fans sitting on there, like, with one of the bigger channel, like, of the big channel that we all know, like, sitting there, go fuck them. Like, so what? Why are you focused about a fan channel? Focus on the problems of the club. It's not the fucking fan channel's fault. How is it their fault? Absolute brainless. You are blaming, right? You are blaming a bloody fan channel for how shit we are. Right. That really makes sense. But, like, we got Palace. Palace. I'm going to quickly go through. Look. The stats tell a lie because apparently we had more shots. But look at the shots on target between Palace and the shots they had. More clear cut. Better on target. More accurate. Like, the match is pretty much in every other department. And look at the standings. Like, Chelsea first, 19, 18, 17, 15, Brighton, Man United. Do you know what? Apparently, like, as people said, if we won both games tonight, and Man United lost, or Tottenham lost, or something like that, like the next 2 games, we could have been in the top 4, or in the race for the top 4. Now look, we're 12th. We're fucking 12th. We're fucking 12th and about to be jumped by Aston Villa. Right? And then, do you know what? We've now got Crystal Palace cornering up our asses. Right? They're now 3 points above us. And Brentford, who we lost to in the start of the season, are still ahead of us. And it's now fucking October. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. This, honestly, this is not acceptable. How is this acceptable? Right, I look for the teams now. Norwich barely could score against them. Burnley just about beat them. Well, really didn't. We didn't score an open play, but there you go. Newcastle, they'll tear us a new one by the time we play them, because they'll have a new manager. Right, Leeds United, they'll put a shift in, so it'll be a draw. Watford, we'll win that. I'll give them that. Southampton, they'll get a draw. That's our bogey team. We'll get a draw with them. Palace, we all know about. Aston Villa will lose. Leicester will lose. Wolves, the way they played against Aston Villa, will lose against them. Brentford, like, we can't even play like Brentford away and get a result. So there we are. Everton, lose. West Ham, lose. Man United, lose. Tottenham, Tottenham win, because we always beat Tottenham. Because that's our mantra now, isn't it? That's our level. Yeah. Just beating Tottenham. Brighton, we draw or lose. We don't win. Man City, definitely we don't lose. We don't lose. We get annihilated. Liverpool, we get penetrated, and exploited. Chelsea, yeah, we will lose against them as well because they're like league leaders. So they are. Those are the tables. So you make your mind up, but I made my mind up. It's always Arteta out. It's always gonna be Conky out. You can say it till the sound comes down. Like I said after the Tottenham game, don't get ahead of yourself. It's going back to reality, square one, and that's exactly what happened. But all we're gonna go sit there and all we say now is, but when he's been unbeaten since September. But at least since the City game, we've been unbeaten. We've been unbeaten like for the last four, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the last 5 games. Oh yeah, but yeah, because the other 3 games don't count. Yeah, because that's not the start of our season, is it? Apparently, like only Arsenal can make up a joke. Like only make like it's like last season. They said, "Oh yeah, but we had a brilliant end to the season last season." They said, who gives a fuck? It shows how bad we were the first half. Who gives a fuck about that? Do it in the first half and the second half. Then we get in the top 4. Or the Champions League. Or the Europa League. Which is the minimum. We should be getting If you're saying that squad there should not be in Europa League, you need to be tested for drugs. You need to be tested for drugs or something. You need to be done for something. Because you cannot have that look on this team. That this team should not be in Europa League. Not with the players we've got. No way. No way. Right? It's like you sit there and ask, which one of you would have picked any Crystal Palace midfielder last night? Probably Gallagher. That was probably it. Yeah. Yeah. And we got beaten by him. Right? We didn't draw. We got beat. Right? This is the difference. Right? We're celebrating a draw. Right? This is the difference in mentality between Arteta and Patrick Vieira. And why Patrick Vieira is a legend in this club and Arteta's fucking nothing. He's nothing. Right? Vieira, when that goal went in, devastated. Crystal Palace were heartbroken. Devastated. Because they had a chance to win the game. We had a chance to win the game, but we blew it. Right? What we do, we're sitting there going, yay! We got a draw! Yay! We've won the fucking Champions League! But like when we said, that was Tottenham's mentality 17 years ago. But now that's ours. And people want to slag off on me. Yeah. If you do, you're a plastic. Simple. You know, they're not a fan of this club. If you're gonna slag off on me, get lost. Like, and people saying he doesn't know what's going on in the ins and outs of the club. Okay, so why is it? So why is it he's involved with the Daniel Wake pig? So you tell me. Like, if he doesn't know how the ins and outs of the club are, what the ins and outs of Arsenal is, why would he get involved with Daniel Wake and try and get it off the owners? Clearly, he knows something's wrong. Basically, he can see what's happening on the pitch. He doesn't need to know what's going on behind the scenes. He could just see it by what's happening on the pitch that there's something wrong behind the scenes. It's simple as that. If there's something wrong on the pitch, which is we're getting worse or we're not getting any better with Arteta, then there's something wrong going behind the scenes, isn't there? Don't need a fucking genius, do you? Right? It doesn't take a genius. So, but like, I'm sorry, like I've been swearing, hooting and hollering, but like, I'm sorry, I'm vexed. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. Yeah, if you got any additional comments, leave a like on the video. Make sure to smash that like on the video. Share the content. Share the stream. I don't know when I'll be doing a player rating stream. I'll be doing that pre-recorded. But I don't know. Thursday I should be back for a preview. I'm not gonna be doing any streams on Wednesday. I don't feel in the right place at the minute. And to be honest, I don't know if Thursday I will be doing streams. So or Friday. So yeah. You'll know. You'll know. But please do smash a like, share, subscribe. It is for children's liver disease after all, which is why I'm trying not to swear. It's a bit difficult, but yeah, make sure to subscribe to children's liver disease. Look, the YouTube link in the description below, in the banner below, and in the ticker. Sorry, and yeah, subscribe to SFeatleyTV. Share the content. Join the memberships for $1.99 a month. Great perks. More members we get, the more we'll be able to do members-only live streams, especially from the Featley Warrior up, level 2, Arna up. So make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe on Twitch as well. And until then, make sure to stay safe, stay well.